What is going on, everybody? We're here. We're live. It's Friday, the last Geeks and Gamers Daily of the week. I'm joined by Jay. What's up, Jay?
Happy Friday. Happy kickoff to the NFL season. I know
right.
you guys had a late game. I fell asleep.
Yeah, we did. It was a freaking
rain delay. It was like
rain delay, a little bit of lightning. Lightning never killed anybody. Well, I mean, it did, but it's still worth the risk, right? We got these guys out there slamming against each other, fucking helmet to helmet, spinal injuries, broken. Like, it's part of the thing, man. You got to risk it a little bit. Nothing wrong with that. But yeah, the game got delayed, so it didn't get over till like 1. We were doing a little watch party over on Locals, which was fun. Eagles.
What do they do with like the people in the stands?
What?
Like if there's a lightning delay, do they make the people in the stands like go?
They asked them to go undercover
cars or something. Like
no. They just asked them to go like in the the concession areas and stuff like that. That's under protection.
Okay.
That's it.
And it's their choice if they want to go, I guess. Huh?
Probably.
Or do they have like security come out and say, no, you got to go. Can't sit there and wait.
It's a liability issue.
Yeah, I guess so. Has anybody ever been struck by lightning at a football game?
Probably at some point in time. You're more likely to get struck by lightning than you are to get bit by a shark.
Jay, stadiums are made to hold all the people under a roof now. I don't think everybody would. Well, okay.
It's an open air stadium, and it's not a dome. This is why there was a weather delay.
Doesn't have a roof. The one we're talking about.
Lincoln Financial.
Sorry, go ahead.
Lincoln Financial. But yeah, that was fun. I feel like I look a little yellow or something. Check
Just a
this
little bit?
white balance. Make sure it looks okay. Hold on. See, that would be yellow. Okay, that's better. Get a little reset on that. There we go. Jay, you having a good morning? Your chain's a little all funky.
Pretty much. Had a great early morning show today. Got up early, did my daily walk that I try to do before I start my day, before it gets too hot. It's nice. Then after daily, I'm picking up Krista. We're going to do park hop and stuff before it rains. So that's the plan for today.
Fun. Hopefully it doesn't get canceled by lightning.
You'll be Man, I'm out there, man. I'm out there. There was only one time Jeremy actually called me. I was at freaking SeaWorld, and I'm out there walking. I had the umbrella up. I had the live stream going. It was lightning. I was like, holy crap, this stuff's getting close. Jeremy kept calling, saying, end the stream and get to safety, please. Thinking I'd get struck by lightning at SeaWorld.
What a fucking pussy.
So I was like, all right.
You have any idea how good that would have been for content? You live streaming while you got struck by lightning?
Well, the phone would probably be.
Yeah, but we would have caught the moment.
Yeah.
Like, you're like, ah, and it like goes
blank. That would have been the end of it.
Stops. Bro. That would have been great. You want viral clips and stuff? You don't think that would have gone viral?
That would be the one. That would be the one. It
And then
was
we get a
it
bunch
was
of
a little
articles
close.
on this stuff. Disney theme park influencer struck by lightning while attempting to live stream an unsafe environment or something.
Maybe that'll be the trigger that cancels live streamers from the park. Maybe that would have been the one.
Be a worthy sacrifice, Jay.
You know what happened? I probably wouldn't die. I'd probably have like a big mark on my head where hair wouldn't grow anymore.
Big old.
Knowing my luck, that's what it'll be. It'll be like I'll have something weird.
Just a big old lump.
Just
a hole in your head.
It's a big, and then I gotta have to like grow the comb over, kind of thing. So you
could try it.
I'd rather not. I'd rather not.
Alex McCarthy for $2 says Sweeney Fry J. Meta PC code RK Outpost or Drunk 3PO. Thank you, Alex. Shout out to our man, Alex. Christian Rocker for 199. Jay has the best football IQ.
Yeah, I know y'all trolling.
Well, they're trolling a little bit, and it's a reference to some Beardo and Jeremy were having a massive argument yesterday.
About what?
About Tua and Jalen Hurts.
Oh.
And Beardo was like standing there and like Jalen Hurts is a much better football IQ than Tua. And like it created this huge argument.
Oh.
Not surprising. Anytime Jeremy's anywhere in life, there's a big argument. For the Emperor for 199. Ordered a Meta PC. It's arriving Monday. Hell yes. That's awesome. Thank you for the Emperor. Fuck yeah. Maximus for 199 says, are you retarded? Some days. I'm feeling retarded today, Jay. I'm fucking tired.
Thanks for coming down on my level.
Yeah. I'm matching
sure the
your
chat
energy.
won't appreciate it, but happens.
Matching your energy. I had a pretty like full day yesterday, but then like I don't know, man. I am not a night owl anymore. I'm just not. And like with my current like sleep schedule, you know what I mean? If I adjusted, I'm sure I'd be fine. But I'm not going to sleep till like 1:30. It fucked me up, bro.
Yeah, I don't do that either, especially when I try to get up at 6 a.m. every day.
Yeah, my alarm's about 6:30, so like, and that doesn't change. So that's a little rough.
Shout out to all the people that make it to the show that are up even earlier than that, getting to work, getting the job done, doing their thing, so.
I'm too old, man. It's time to call it.
Ryan has one bad sleep day. He's calling it. Saturday's coming, brother. Saturday's coming. You can sleep in. You can do whatever. I don't know what plans you have, but Saturday is upon us. Of course, you got Friday Night Tights later tonight. I got a stream too tonight on the Monday Hangover around 6 p.m. Here's my plug.
Wait, the Monday Hangover?
Yeah, tonight? It's its own YouTube channel now. So me and the crew are going over Jaws 2, Jaws 3, Jaws 4. We're just gonna finish out the series on one big live stream. So painfully made them all watch Jaws 2, 3, and 4. I like Jaws 2. Jaws 3 and 4 really fly off the handle there.
I can't tell. I could not tell you anything about the differences in those like movies, if I'm being honest with you. Like, I remember little elements of them from all of them, but I could not tell you what the plot for Jaws 2 or 3 or 4 is.
Jaws 2 is where his kids grow up and they all got sailboats and the shark is chasing them in the sailboats, chasing his kids, all the kids, the mayor's kids, the Chief Brody's kids. That's Jaws 2. He crashes all the sailboats and they got to tie together to make this giant boat that's just like floating with the current, and the shark just attacks them. That's the famous where a helicopter comes down to rescue the kids from the Coast Guard, and like the shark eats the helicopter.
Rob Cortez for 199 says, happy Friday to the best team on G&G.
Look at that.
Well, Rob, it's a really low bar, but we still appreciate it.
I appreciate it.
Snacks for two says rats farts. Thank you. Leon Edgeworth gives 5 memberships. Thank you very much, Leon Edgeworth. Over on the Rumble side, Derek PG Beller for $1 says question. I dreamt last night I was hanging with the G&G crew, and Jeremy was terrified of blood, but needed to draw some of his blood for a test, so I did it for him. I don't have a question.
You just wanted to share with the class, huh?
Break down like what these mean. You know, dreams always have some meaning or something.
Drawing blood.
Terrified of blood, but needs blood for a test. Like, I think that Jeremy has AIDS. I think that's pretty much the only logical conclusion. What about you, Jay?
I have no idea. I don't even know why we dream. My dreams are stupid. My dreams are like mostly about food. That's pretty much it. That's it. And it's like weird food. It's like giant hamburgers and giant bowls of cereal, stuff like that. Stuff I haven't had in a while. Then I wake up and I'm like, man, I'd really like a Pop-Tart. That's it.
I can't say I dream all that much. Every once in a while I have like a really weird one. But I would say most often dreams that I do remember, I am like back in high school days or like just out of high school. And it's always about being late for a class or being like forgot that I was supposed to go here and work this day and like missing a shift. It's really weird shit like that. Like back in my high school, just out of high school days. I don't know why. Got a lot of trauma from.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Work, I guess.
Oh, just dreaming about food.
I don't dream about food.
That's too bad.
House of Guinness looks good. Joffrey actor is in it by creator of Peaky Blinders. Out on the 25th, Slow Horses season 5, 24th, and Tulsa King season 3 on the 21st. Good week. I've been watching Terminal List Dark Wolf, which I've really enjoyed. Peacemaker's out there, which to be honest, I thought this was the best episode of this season of Peacemaker so far, which is a really low bar. But that has not been fun for me to get through. Logan Johnson for 20. It's my Monday today, but Wednesday was great. I got to see The Offspring live, and they were incredible. They also played a couple tribute songs to Ozzy as well, which is badass. R.I.P. Ozzy, and hail to you, Tards and chat.
Have a good weekend.
Thank you, Logan. Glad it was fun. Frank the Tank with 5 gifted memberships. Thank you, Frank the Tank. And Irish Skywalker for 10. If Ryan got hit by lightning, it wouldn't hurt him. It'd simply ruin the carry-on he was holding. It would give Jay superpowers, and it might turn Jeremy straight. Have a great day. Go Lions.
What kind of superpowers would it give me? Oh, look, speaking of which, I know you want to keep up to date of what's happening with Star Wars and what's going on with Star Wars. Well, they tweeted something very important. I guess on the heels of, Kennedy going through the process in our government, talking about the health crisis and stuff like that, Star Wars decided that they want to tweet this out right here. That you, Ryan, you can make a donut with your favorite Star Wars character, Max Rebo Donuts. You go to StarWars.com. It's right. It's right there. Maybe This is just what their audience looks like now. I don't know. But the comments are like, I put Max Diabetes. Nobody seemed to like that one, but that's okay.
6 likes. Wow.
It's pretty pathetic. That looks insane. It's like, what an incredible food being. Oh my gosh, I need it, but I'll feel so bad eating it. I need it. Not a want, but a need. They need it, man. I would die for a Max Donut. Just saying, brother. That's where we are with Star Wars. Man, would you?
Bro, I'm gonna be real. That doesn't look great in terms of whoever made like the Max stuff. If I did it, it would look fucking awful. But Do you know what I mean? Like, I couldn't do anything like that, even something like this. But that one does not look like the most impressive display, I suppose.
I think they're just catering to their audience.
I guess. I mean, I like, depending on what flavor it is, I'd probably eat it. I like donuts.
Man, you don't eat that much sugar, man.
No, I like not too often, no, but every once in a while, fuck, you're fine.
Yeah, it splurge a little bit.
Yeah. Now, if you're eating that shit every fucking morning, obviously, like whatever, but bro, every once in a while, I have a nice little treat, especially if you know you're gonna be really active that day or whatever. Yeah. Fucking shove that Max Rebo down my gullet, you know? Trunk first.
When's the last time you actually had a donut?
I had one the other day for a special occasion because Krispy Kreme released a exclusive like Harry Potter edition thing.
Did they?
They did, where they had Slytherin and Hufflepuff and Gryffindor and Ravenclaw themed donuts and shit. So I had one the other day. But yeah, I'm not I eat donuts all the time guy, you know.
The last time I had donuts was at Krispy Kreme. But did you know that since you had those Krispy Kreme donuts, I thought you were going to say you went to Krispy Kreme to pick these up, the brand new Krispy Kreme Crocs that are now available.
I'm so sick of Crocs, dude.
Inside the store. Come on, man. You would rock these?
No. I'm so sick of Crocs.
Don't you have a pair?
No. I don't have a single pair.
I'm going to fix that for Christmas. Now I know what I'm going to get you for Christmas.
You would not catch me dead wearing that shit. Like,
they're for in the house, man. You can wear the house, you know?
I don't need shoes in my house. I don't need shoes in my house.
What about when you cut the grass?
If I specifically, well, one, I don't cut my grass right now, but
okay.
When I cut my grass, I have old ass shoes that are specifically for that. I don't want those when I'm cutting my grass either. I don't want I don't want shoes that like bugs can crawl in and shit while I'm
Look at this, man. They got Harry Potter Crocs, man, with your name on them. You get Slytherin. They're comfy.
Give me some Harry Potter fucking Adidas or Nikes or some shit. I'll wear those, but wear shoes like a goddamn man, okay? Crocs, I remember when Crocs first came out. You know who's wearing them? Fucking grandmas and shit. And now that's the new thing. I like the new thing for like younger people to wear. I don't know why. Wait, wear some damn shoes.
I love my Crocs.
And you know what? It's acceptable, like, go out in flip-flops if you're, like, just walking down to the mailbox or, you know, flip-flops to go, you know, put the trash in the trash can. Those are perfectly acceptable. Not going to shame you. But fucking Crocs? Come on, dude. Don't like it. Don't want it. Can't do it. A Money Wilson for $1 on Locals says, well, now your P.O. box might be filled with Crocs now. We'll see. We'll see if that's the case. But you were talking about Jaws earlier, Jay.
Yeah.
And, you know, Steven Spielberg, all that stuff. Crazy story came out this morning about Steven Spielberg and a movie that he apparently really wanted to direct, that he was told, no, you cannot do this. I'm sorry. Steven Spielberg really wanted to direct the Call of Duty movie.
I know.
His team pitched his vision to Activision. Activision wasn't a fan of Spielberg wanting full creative control, and Activision eventually sold the rights to Paramount. Now, this is a story that's basically come out over the last couple hours this morning, it feels like. Look, Steven Spielberg, obviously a legend for all the stuff he's put out. I'm going to be honest, it's been a while since we've got a Steven Spielberg movie that I enjoyed.
That was like a banger.
You know, that I actually enjoyed, that he directed, right? And so I don't know. The question is, if Steven Spielberg comes and he's like, I want to do this movie, but I also want like full creative control and the final say in the cut and all of this stuff, And it's an interesting decision to say, I'm sorry, Mr. Spielberg, we'll go with someone else. And we don't know who's directing it at this point. We just know that Paramount are the ones that are going to be making it. We have no idea what the fuck the Call of Duty movie is going to be about at this point. But I don't know. What do you think? Would that have been
I
a
don't
good
know,
deal for
man.
them?
Like it's kind of crazy to say to someone like this, we're good. We're gonna go into another. We're gonna go into another direction. Steven Spielberg has just done like I'm looking at. He's been mostly he's just being an executive producer. Recently, but it's just I bet he doesn't get many no's, many turndowns in his life since since the 80s. Spielberg was like
He
killing it
was
in
a
the
king,
80s,
man. There's no question. You look at his run from the like from the mid 70s like through the 80s and shit. It's insane. Like the stuff, the amount of movies he was making and how good they were, right? The
Yeah.
quality level of them. Um, I personally don't feel like that's been the case for him as of late. People might
No.
point to Ready Player One. I was not a fan of Ready Player One, if I'm just being honest. And I feel like Steven Spielberg probably only directed the in real life stuff in that and not 80% of the movie that was like in the virtual reality shit. I don't know.
Uh, I'm look like he did West Side Story 2021. The
Rachel Zegler,
Post. Yeah, Ready Player One.
War Horse or something. Was that the only thing he directed right before
Here, let me pull this up
Ready
so we can
Player One?
see.
Like I
This
did
is
not like Ready Player One. I know a lot of people loved it, and I think a lot of people were just like, look at all these cool IPs and stuff. I thought the movie was a fucking mess.
this is his upcoming projects, and this is just his director, like just not producing. So, um, yeah, I don't even know what that is. West Side Story, Reddit, The Post, the BFG. That's
Oh, I forgot he
2016.
did Bridge of Spies. Yeah.
Bridge of Spies,
Lincoln
2015.
back in
Lincoln.
2012.
Yeah. War Horse.
2012 was Lincoln.
The Adventures of Tintin. I'm gonna watch that for the first time this weekend. Crystal Skull in '08. Crystal Skull is probably his last huge, as far as money goes.
I mean, Lincoln was obviously very well received and
Yeah, that's
everything,
true.
especially with the performance. So,
World of yeah, look at now you get like we're going down like Minority Report, AI, Saving Private Ryan,
yeah, I
Jurassic
mean, like,
Park.
look at some of these lists here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Schindler's List. God, I can't pronounce that word.
Try it again.
Schindler's
Schindler's List.
Schindler's List. Yeah, yeah. Jurassic Park, Hook, Indiana Jones, Empire of the Sun.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
just
these are
some
great. These are
fucking
great.
amazing movies
These are all
here.
freaking great. That he did. I don't know, man. Maybe that's just where it's at. They're just kind of like we're gonna go in a new, younger direction. But like to go to Steven Spielberg and just say, we're good.
Reportedly, he's like a really big Call of Duty fan or something, which
Yeah, that he
seems
plays
weird.
Call of Duty. Like according to the report, could you see Steven Spielberg? Like, all right, kids, let's go
Just
into
see
war zone.
I could totally see Steven Spielberg dropping slurs in voice chat in Call of Duty, 100%. But yeah, I just dude has
It's a weird report. It's a weird report. That's for sure.
It's like nothing to take away from all of the great shit he's made. We just looked through that list from the mid 70s on, 80s, 90s, early 2000s, like some fucking phenomenal movies. But in terms of his recent work, I haven't been a huge fan of it, of the stuff that I've seen. So I don't know. I don't know what Activision's thinking is. If Steven Spielberg comes calling, you really got the balls to turn him down?
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like he pitched a vision to Activision. God, it's Friday. Activision wasn't a fan of Spielberg wanting full creative control. Maybe that was the kicker right there. that he's just like, if I'm a, I mean, he's at
Wanted
this point.
Final Cut and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, he's at this point in his career. He's like, I don't want somebody coming around telling me what to do. Like I don't want someone. And maybe that's what it was. So then they're like, oh, we're gonna sell the rights and just be done with it. Gonna sell the rights.
And I'm sure in 4 years we'll see that movie. So
yeah, those video game adaptations haven't really been the best. We got Tron. They're making a big push. You saw a lot of Tron stuff on the NFL game. They even have Mr. Beast in a Tron commercial. They've changed the ride colors at Magic Kingdom to the red.
Did they?
Tron.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah, they're pushing that. And then they released the popcorn bucket for Tron. Did you see the popcorn bucket?
Is it just Jared Leto's gaping asshole? What is it?
No. Is that the one you wanted?
I'm just guessing.
It's just a video game. So
I guess that's kind of cool.
Arcade container. I mean, I got the Tron video game, the original one back there. Many hours on that game. I wonder if it lights up. Who knows?
I doubt it.
Do you have any interest in seeing that movie?
I'm going to watch it because I think we're going to talk about it, but I'm going to be real. I've never been a big Tron guy. The fucking movies and the plots and shit all kind of run together for me. I got to rewatch them all before I go see this because honestly, I've just forgotten so much about Tron because I'm just not a huge fan of it.
Also, did you see this?
What?
And then I'll stop derailing the stream. You're the tallest one on the team.
I'm also the youngest.
Oh, man.
Look at Mike.
Yeah, I'm about to fall over, drop dead. At least we won the championship one last time, right?
You look good as an old person. Look at that.
I have
like
the
a
same
nice grandma.
hairstyle, like my hair is just poofy and grows
You look
out.
like you're just enjoying your golden years, Not a care in the world. Just genuinely happy to be here.
Is that going to be our haircuts if we're still doing daily in the next 20 years?
My haircut's never going to change, I don't think. Until, if I go bald, I just fucking zoom, boom, done. Probably.
All right, sorry, Chad. I won't derail it no more. We'll get back to business.
Yeah, business. Vlad the Man, hurrah, my favorite gay couple. Hello, Vlad. Tobias for $10. So apparently I just found out my migraines have a name. Visceral migraines. Apparently they get triggered from my iron deficiency, but can also cause vertigo. Stay hydrated and iron rich. I don't think I've ever actually had a migraine, so I don't when people talk about having migraines, I don't know if I really can understand, but I've heard it sucks. And visceral sounds rough. Sounds like a rough migraine. So take some iron supplements or something, buddy. Sorry to hear that, Tobias. Young Stav, Crocs are gay and lame. That's why Jeremy wears them.
The thing about Jeremy's Crocs, he doesn't have real Crocs. He buys the fake ones. And claims them to be real. Yeah.
I can see that. Logan Johnson for $2. It's because you're old, Jay, but that's okay.
That's true.
Kinda.
That's true. I don't care what people think.
The official Bro Island glory hole for $2. I see a lot of Crocs here. I bet. When all you got to go on is just kind of look down on the other end of the stall and see what the feet are wearing there. I bet you see a lot of Crocs on Bro Island.
My Crocs look like sneakers. You can't tell. I got those.
Our shoes, have we really gotten to the point where shoes are that uncomfortable for people to wear? Everyone's like, they're really comfy. Are shoes uncomfortable for people?
Mostly I wear them because of theme park stuff, right? And that's the truth, because it rains a lot in Florida. I don't want wet socks. I think that is the worst feeling in the entire planet. At least with the shoe Crocs, you can't tell that they're Crocs. And you could wear them without socks. And if it rains, they dry very quickly. That's the truth.
I'm going to suffer through it. Walking through puddles, part of life, man. Part of life.
I get that.
Jay has been delivered for a buck. I spit when I said that. NTR uncle for 2. Ryan threatens illegals to cut his grass for him. I don't have to threaten them. They just show up and do it. Activation Tobias for $5. Activision doesn't like anyone getting out of the COD mines. Just look at what they did to Raven. Steven Spielberg shouldn't attach his name to that. It sounded like he really wanted to. William for 5. My insider told me that Pedro Pascal, Bella Ramsey, the Wicked Green Lady have been offered the leads with Leslie Headland to develop and direct.
Sounds about right.
I guarantee you that's not the most fake rumor that we'll hear about this from people.
It's about right.
Jay has been delivered.
Schindler's Lisp. Yeah, I have a lisp. Schindler's.
There you go. There you go.
Shingles list.
Is Schittler the Indian version of the Austrian painter? That's what you said, Jay.
Yo, that's pretty good.
Bungles Twanger for 5. They said no to Spielberg because they can't control him.
That's what I think.
Younger, inexperienced directors can be told what to do and how to do it.
That's what I think.
For sure. I just don't think that we're comfortable handing off full creative control for a franchise that's worth like $30 billion to anybody, even if it is Steven Spielberg. Didn't Idiocracy use Crocs to be the dumb shoes of the future?
They might have.
It's been a while since I watched it, but
yeah.
I am Leighton, gay for real ZDZ. I had a weird dream about spooning Snarky J. Thanks for letting us all know. If Spielberg wanted to make a COD movie, a modern Saving Private Ryan, he could have made a modern war movie without the COD name. Very true. Very true. The Trillist for 5. What's gayer than Crocs? Knockoff Crocs. And Jeremy.
Yeah, he's not paying. What are the Crocs are like $60 nowadays? He's not paying that much. Jeremy's paying $15 and then claiming that they're Crocs.
Claiming that they're Crocs. Yeah, you can't do that shit. You know who I know doesn't wear Crocs?
Who?
Thank you. Sydney Sweeney doesn't wear Crocs.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
All
Ain't
right.
no way. But Jay, it was a little over a month ago when one of the most insane controversies we've ever had, kicked off with Sydney Sweeney doing an ad for American Eagle jeans and a very simple commercial of hot American actress Sydney Sweeney saying, "Hey, I'm hot. I have great jeans." And it turned into a weird leftist meltdown from the media and from freaks online, saying that it was racist to say that Sydney Sweeney has great jeans as a pun while trying to sell jeans. You know what? Apparently all the meltdowns, the weirdos, the freaks that had a problem with it, the fat women, the black activists who were really pissed that they would do this with a white-skinned, blonde-haired, blue-eyed woman. Look at what you're telling people. It's Nazi propaganda. Turns out that all of them are completely retarded and insane because American Eagle yesterday announced how their quarter did. And let's just say it was good for them. American Eagle stock soars 20% as retailers says Sydney Sweeney's campaign is the best to date, beats earnings. But it didn't stop there. Then it went up 30%. If New York Post would actually load, American Eagle stock soars 30%. By the end, Jay, it went, I guess right now, you could see up 37%. It dropped off just a touch this morning. It was up nearly 40% yesterday when it was all said and done.
Crazy.
After announcing, they beat their projections, all of this stuff. It is wild. How crazy. Who could have possibly imagined that instead of putting fat, disgusting, we don't know their pronouns people, and try to squeeze them into some jeans to try to like make you feel guilty for being white, and you should come by here because look at how attractive this person is. You can't tell me that they're ugly. That's not okay. Instead of those kind of ad campaigns, which have been all too familiar over the past 5 years, something very simple like just putting Sydney Sweeney in some of your clothes and having her sit there for a while and look hot, that might be effective. Who knew?
It's kind of crazy. Like I said, I before we went, I don't know, somewhere, Krista wanted to stop by the Florida Mall. I never go to the malls. Haven't been to the mall in a long time, but she went to the American Eagle store, and I just became one of those guys that just sat. Found one of those seats waiting for it to be done, for it to hurry up and get done. And they were like young people taking selfies with the giant Sydney Sweeney ad, like right out. Like it was a ton of them. It's like right then and there, you knew like this, the backlash is stupid. It's just online by a bunch of ugly, jealous people. And probably the backlash probably helped sell more jeans, to be honest. Probably more people were like, well, what the, why are they attacking this? This is stupid. So of course, sales have gone up. And remember, she sold bathwater, or no, not bathwater. She sold soap. Yeah. And that's sold out in a record of 8 minutes. 8 minutes, dude. And people went on eBay. We were showing this. People were trying to sell that soap on eBay for like $100. You know?
Yeah, there's something wrong with you people that are doing that.
It's like, I mean, it's only shocking that she probably is going to get more, the paycheck for her to like be in your ad is probably going to be a lot higher now that she's got a pretty positive track record of selling things that people want. So,
well, and I think she did that, and there's more backlash because she's like in a ballerina ad or something. Or she's a ballerina in an ad. And people are like, do you have any idea how disrespectful this is? She's not even a ballerina. And it's like, oh my God. You fucks don't know when to quit. Like, you don't know when you've lost. It's wild. No, absolutely wild. But yeah, I mean,
man, good for her.
A shocking turn of events that something as simple as this, showing an all-American girl selling jeans, that it could work for you. And people still want to drag her. She was at the Toronto Film Festival, and like the first question she got asked by a reporter was about the backlash and the controversy. She's like, I'm here to talk about my movie, not here to talk about jeans.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, exactly.
This is wild. But.
Exactly. I mean, good for her for not like, like that was the big thing. Everybody was like waiting to see if she was gonna apologize, if she was gonna, you know what I mean? Like if she was gonna come out and make a statement, but so far she's held her ground.
Yeah, and there's a lot of pressure.
And basically, like, whatever, it's an ad, it's done. Let's move on. I'm in a movie. Yeah, it's like, I don't care. Like, and I think she did make one statement. She's just like, it's just jealous women are the only ones like crying about it.
No.
Something along those lines.
That's not true.
Correct me.
She had never said that.
Well, that was a false statement.
There's a bunch of fake news about anybody that might get clicks out there, but she has in the past, 2 years ago or so, she gave an interview and she was talking about like how a lot of women in the industry are just fake, and like all this like women uplifting other women, it's all bullshit because they'll turn around and talk shit behind your back type of thing. She did say stuff like that.
Oh, gotcha.
But Sydney Sweeney she has not been like the only people that are complaining about my ad are just jealous women. She hasn't said that.
Well, good for her.
Yeah, but yeah,
just keep winning, just keep
good
winning.
On American Eagle and good on her, because even though not a lot of normal people were upset at all, no normal people were upset about this.
No.
Because all these mainstream outlets were running with these headlines, that can be a lot of pressure. And maybe your PR people are like, oh, I don't know, maybe we should address this. American Eagle comes out and says, hey, it's just about jeans. It always was. And we're really happy with how good it's done for us. So overall, nobody bent the knee or anything, which is a good thing.
Nah, good for her. I hope she keeps winning and keeps making wonderful ads. Did you see the ballerina ad?
I didn't see the entire thing. I just saw select clips.
Yeah, just a couple still frames, just so people understand what we're talking about here. You know, that's pretty much it. Works for me. I don't know what she's selling, but
Jimmy Choo.
whatever that is.
There you go. I think while we were talking, we got a raid from Wicked Virtue. Thank you, Wicked Virtue. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing good. Thanks for the raid. Hello, Raiders.
Playing Fortnite.
Oh, well. Hope you had fun. Ben Hardwick with his super sticker. Let me see what the hell this is. It's a unicorn. Thank you, Ben Hardwick, for the unicorn. Appreciate it. D's Webos for 5. Is it just me or does Steph kind of look like the Bucky's Beaver? I don't know. Mark of Reality. Wicked Virtue Raid. Thank you, Mark of Reality, for letting us know. George Ramirez. Happy Friday, Chef Ryan and Butter J. You guys see the trailer for Black Phone 2 released yesterday? It's sick as fuck. He's now the new Freddy Krueger. I saw the first trailer for it. I have not seen the second one. I also did not see Black Phone 1. So I don't know. Jay's a huge horror guy, though. He'll probably see it.
I have not. I don't know. I know at Halloween Horror Nights they have a huge display for that movie. So they're pushing it. They're pushing it over there. Black Phone 2. I haven't seen any of the teaser trailers for that.
I saw one. It looked pretty good, but I didn't really understand some of the references because I've never seen the first movie. So it was like, Southeastern Kaiju, who hasn't had that snarky J dream? Hashtag guilty. Not me, but you guys are free to admit anything you want in super chat form. Vlad the Man for $5. JB like 5 Nights at Freddy, and I went to the malls.
I didn't even mention that movie.
I think he's just pointing out your selective pluralization.
Okay, thank you.
You've met people like that are like pluralizers, you know?
I think I'm one of them.
It's like I met this dude. He was from the fucking Northeast somewhere. I don't know, he's from New York or Boston or whatever. And he was like, "Hey, you guys gonna finish those?" And it's like, but that's how he said everything. You know what I mean? He was always like adding random S's onto shit. And he pissed me the fuck off, especially because he was a moron. Random pluralizer.
He's just like remembering now.
Yes,
like,
I'm like remembering
all the stuff that he said.
Yes, I'm like going back in my mind and like remembering some of this shit. That was when I was in A school for the Navy, so it was a long time ago. It was a long time ago. Joseph Salazar for 5. Why do you think they delayed Mortal Kombat 2 so close to its release date? My guess is they feel like their slate for next year is a little dry. That's the only thing I can guess.
So they just want to put it out there.
I don't think it's like a bunch of reshoots. I think it's ready to rock and roll, basically. I don't think it has anything to do with that. I think that it is
that movie looks fun.
Looks fine, yeah. But it is weird to start advertising it and then move it. And I don't really know. All I can do is guess. But I don't think that there's any like major problems with it, that it needs like a bunch of reshoots, or I don't think it's anything like that. I think it might be one of those things where they're looking at their release schedule and they're like, hey, we're looking light in this area. We just had F1 do way better than we expected type of thing. I don't know. Maybe. But it's all just fucking guesswork. Mark of Reality. They're always trying to ambush her. The entire left wants a Sports Illustrated body positivity model, so why not interview them? I don't know. They need a beautiful woman to vindicate them. Jim Watari for $10. Shiitakes.
What's up, Jim?
Thanks,
How are
Jim.
things over in California?
It's early for you. Aaron Herkelman for 5. What's going on, guys? Had knee surgery and took a social media break for a month. Good seeing you guys again.
Good for you, man.
Well, I'm gonna be real. If I had surgery, I would be on social media more. If I'm just sitting there fucking laid up at home, got to sit in bed, can't do shit.
Doom scrolling.
Yeah, 100%. Be at night on Instagram Reels and like.
And them Instagram Reels at night, I get laughing, and then all of a sudden they drop an ad that they oh man, of all places of social media, it's them freaking Instagram ads that almost get me. Almost get me. And then when you watch one of their ads full, every ad is like the same thing. Like if you watch like a luggage ad on Instagram, you just bombarded with like luggage ads from all different types of stuff.
I'm not gonna lie. I buy a lot of shit from fucking Instagram ads. I buy a lot of shit from there. I got about 80% success rate. Every once in a while, it's
That's
like
not
this
bad.
fucking sucks. You know what I mean? But a lot of time I got a pretty good success rate on it, but I'm a sucker for those targeted ads, bro.
No, they do them very well there than anybody else. I'm trying to see I know I bought stuff from there too. I'm trying to see if I have anything close by.
If you're gonna spy on us and fucking use our information and sell it to, at least make sure you're getting it right. You know, I appreciate it. I respect it. You've read my mind. You know what I want. Okay.
I bought this on Instagram. I use it like every day though, man. Like today, like while I'm waiting for the videos, it's like, let me get the bicep curl going, you know? Comes with a little packet on what to do. It works, man. Like it's at least it's better than just sitting around.
It is better than sitting around, yeah.
Get that chest thing going, you know? And then they're like, put it in between your legs and get that muscle.
Get some adductor work going on, yeah. It's an annoying thing to work out, but yeah.
So yeah, that's a
good stabilizer.
This was an Instagram buy. You go like this, man. It does like your biceps, you know. If you're sitting around waiting, like you know, when you upload videos or whatever, and you're like, it's good to have something in your hand. That's all I'm saying.
There you go. That's how Jay's getting ripped, guys.
I don't know about rip, but maybe
if you want to know his secret, there it is.
It's better than I know it's better than just sitting around.
It 100% is better than just sitting around. There's no doubt about it. We do a lot of sitting around, Jay.
Yeah.
That's what we do. It's our job, unfortunately. But yeah, bro, I swear these fucking they got chips in our brain or something. They can read your mind. You're like, and then they'll fucking make you do shit. Not make you do shit, but like make you think shit. You're like, God, I had a really fucking bad day. I got reminded of this thing, this fucking whatever, this bad thing that happened, this girl, whatever, right? And you're like, I just want to look at something to like cheer me up. And you're like, hey, can I find a funny cat video or some shit? And then it's just super doom, like she'll never love you, but you'll always love her, or like sad music. And it's like, what the fuck is this? You know, like it like just feeds your shit. And you're like, what? Why am I doing this? I got to get something good. And you never find it, and you go to sleep.
I agree.
Where was I? Let's see. Here, Logan Johnsprott saw Mr. H reviews video about the MK2 delay, and he thinks it's a smart move. Early views are pretty positive from what he said, so that's good news. Yeah, like, you know what would have been probably good for it? Ironically, if it had released like last week or something. If they'd released it over Labor Day weekend. Like, unironically, because it was so fucking dead. There was nothing going on. But that's my only guess, is that they just are looking at this landscape for this year and what they have maybe coming for next year, and felt like to balance things out a little bit, it might be better to put it in that spot. Because when was it supposed to be released?
That I couldn't tell you. Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. I want to see what that original release date was. It was supposed to be October 24th.
This year.
That's when it was supposed to happen, October 24th. But yeah, it was like 2 or 3 days ago. Maybe 4 days ago, we got that news. So I'm not sure. Maybe if we look at the release schedule, maybe there's something big coming out the week after. Maybe I don't know. I'd have to go look through the release schedule again. But yeah, that's my guess. Is they just thought it'd be a better timing for release date. Jay, have you ate goat butter?
Can't say that I have.
I don't want goat milk. I don't want goat butter. Get that shit away from me.
I don't even think I've had goat cheese.
Don't want it.
I have eaten goat, but not any.
Goddamn.
Not any like milk from a goat.
I don't think I've ever eaten a goat. Neanderthal for $10, or sorry, for 10 gifted memberships, which is like $50.
Ryan's having a day, man. He's having a day, man.
Mark of Reality for 2. Why is drunk 3PO playing with a hymen pump?
It's an exercise piece of exercise equipment. I also got this too. They threw these in when you bought it.
Is it a grip thing?
Yeah. So if you buy the pump, they're like, if you order within the hour, we'll throw in 2 hand grips at the same time. So, you know.
And you're like, wow, this is a can't miss
deal. It's a deal, man. It's a freaking deal. I'm glad I got it, though. I'm glad I got it.
Mortal Kombat 2 got delayed so Jade can grow her hair out, says the Trillist. I don't think that's happening. I don't think they're going to make any changes. I just think it's about shifting our release date. Kind of like when we, kind of like the reason that I think, not House of the Dragon, Duncan Night of the Seven Kingdoms show, that got delayed to 2026. Not because they needed to fix anything, just because they were trying to like even out their release schedules and they had a gap there. That's what I think. We got something else to talk about though, Jay.
Oh?
These corporations who probably are utilizing AI to make some of their stuff now to save money and stuff like that. They are not very happy with some of the AI companies out there. And it just came down yesterday, I think. Warner Brothers Discovery, they are not happy. They're suing AI giant Midjourney for copyright infringement in major legal battle. The lawsuit was filed as a growing contingent of Hollywood steps into the fight over generative artificial intelligence. Now, we're only a couple months removed. This is from June, when Disney and Universal filed very, very similar lawsuits against specifically Midjourney. And it's a very complex type of issue because it's not just as simple as someone's using something to like make a Batman thing and like post it on Twitter. What their arguments stem from are that Midjourney, which is subscriber based and make like $300 million in revenue or something like that, that they're basically marketing being able to use these copyright characters from their IPs as a selling point to sign up to their thing, right? So they like advertise it as possible to do like Batman and Star Wars and like all these things as a way to garner subscribers and make money. That's where a lot of this stems from. It's not as simple as just the creation of the images themselves, but also where they're pulling to get those images. Are they taking data and scraping from all these copyrighted images to train their AI to spit these things out? That's where it is really muddy. And it's really, I think it's going to be wild because you're going to have these decisions go to court and they're going to be seen by like 70-year-old judges who don't even know what fucking AI is.
Correct. And it's going to be, I mean, there's going to be depending on what the courts decide, it makes you wonder if, if companies like YouTube will be like, hey, if you use an AI image of a Superman that has somewhat of the likeness, they have the ability to take down your video or copy claim. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. Because I know you see a lot of those thumbnails in certain in people that it's easy for them to go to Grok and just be like, I need a picture of Rachel Zegler as Snow White crying, and then off we go, right?
Yeah.
Or whatever. And so you just wonder what's going to change depending on the lawsuit. Or the judge could be like, no, it's actually their own kind of creation. It's like parody, and then do they just blow the roof off? And now you got people making AI movies, which they are already, but I mean with characters that people know and love. And it's like, where does it end? That's going to be it, it. I think it's just going to go. It's extreme in either other direction. I'm not sure how they're going to find the balance and all that. So
I don't know either. And obviously, so this is now Warner Brothers, Disney, Universal, all filing very similar lawsuits.
They're all coming together for this, yeah.
Against Midjourney, right? That's the one. And I think that has a lot to do with probably how Midjourney gathers its information. Is it using these images like to learn, right? Is that like what's happening? Because that all has to be revealed, right? If it does go to discovery, how exactly are they getting this information, all of that stuff. And also, how are they marketing it to people? If they determine that one of the ways that Midjourney is marketing themselves to subscribers is essentially using these characters that they own to be like, hey, generate images of these characters that other people own as a marketing, that's where it could be a slippery slope from that side. And it's complex, extremely complex. And I don't know how it's all going to shake out. But I don't have too much trust in a 75-year-old judge.
No, they're not gonna. You're absolutely right. It's weird. They're gonna have to look into like parody laws, things like that, and and just see how money's being generated. It's gonna get weird. But I just think too, like depending on, like I said, like depending on where the courts go with this, could shake up a lot of different social medias as well. Because then how far do you draw the line? Where's the line drawn in all this? And then is it, I know a lot of people would love to see AI just disappear completely, but unfortunately it ain't going nowhere, man. I think it's just going to get more advanced and more advanced and more advanced to the point
I'd
where
love
some
her
people
to just fucking die, to be honest. Let's pull the
that's
plug
what
on
I'm
this
saying.
shit.
But I think it's just, it's gotten so advanced so quickly,
But there are still some good AI sites out there, Jay. What I don't like are people making completely AI YouTube videos and uploading them and people not being able to tell the difference. That's scary to me. But
yeah,
I mean, there is some AI out there, just saying, that might be worth taking a look at. Can really help you out with a lot of things. With the huge advancements of AI, it's become a massive part of so many. Just kidding. No ad read today.
It's like, I forgot. Was there an ad? I'm sitting here like, do I interrupt? Because are we going into an ad that I'd like?
No ad read today.
I was just saying, like, for like the History of Pirates channel, we use AI pictures, but they're more like cartoonish. Like you could tell, like we're not trying to generate realistic images to portray Blackbeard. I mean, you should, and then of course we check the box that, and I think we say it in some of our videos, these portraits were AI generated, just to let people know. I mean, but they're mostly cartoonish style, so that we try to use, that you could clearly tell is not. But yeah, I do like the I do think what's fun is the when people make the teaser trailers, but they make it obvious. It's like, what if Empire Strikes Back was filmed in Alabama? Like, have you ever seen those type of thing?
Yeah, those are what I hate.
I
Are
think
like
those are silly, and of course, people know like that's an AI thing and stuff like that. But
what I hate are the fake ones where there was like a Chris Hemsworth as God, in a Masters of the Universe He-Man movie or something.
And, you mean like fake teaser trailers of movies coming out? Yeah, yeah.
And somebody like tweeted out and they're like, wow, I don't know. How do you guys think? I'm not sure if Chris Hemsworth can pull this off. And it's like, This isn't real, you fucking dope. You fucking dummy. Like, how stupid are you? But the reality is a lot of people see that shit and they don't think twice. A lot of people see that shit and they don't think twice about it. But there are some times, especially if I'm looking around at say like a Game of Thrones kind of lore video or something like that, and I'll click on something I think it's interesting, and I'm listening, I'm like, all right, voices sounds okay, but then they'll like clearly mispronounce something that not a single person who's ever read or consumed any of this content would ever mispronounce, and you're like, that's not right. And then you like listen a little harder, you're like, this is fucking AI. It's fucking AI. That's the stuff that I don't like. That's what I don't like.
But I mean, think about the people that have the equipment to generate 6 videos a day on subject matters just by typing it in.
6? You know? Try like 50.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like they could generate nonstop content and make like 10 channels and just pump it out and make tons of thousands of dollars.
And that's one of the things. This is why it's like a situation. YouTube's probably fine with it.
Well, they don't really. Their whole job is to keep people on YouTube. So if it keeps people on YouTube, then yeah,
they don't really care if the content's good. They don't care about it. All they care is if people are watching, right? So we could sit there and be like, hey, you know, this is kind of weird. You're just getting flooded with all these like fake videos about complete and total bullshit that are like made from a robot, whatever. And for YouTube, from a business perspective, right? From a business perspective, should they really give a fuck? Shouldn't they just want more content, more content, more content? You know what I mean? If I was them, that might be how I see it. Taker for $2. Jeremy uses his shake weight on long road trips.
I remember those things.
River Miles for $5. Mick Hammer is Beardo AI.
I don't think so.
That's right, because he did make instead of MC Hammer. That's true. That's true. Daniel Gibson says, so we're not smart enough to know? Some people aren't. A lot of people aren't.
No, especially when you have like fake pictures of Brad Pitt scamming women of money saying he needs help. I'm in the hospital.
Bro, and like Facebook is fucking wild. There's like a couple of these like movie. There's a couple of these movie accounts on Twitter that just like spout straight up bullshit.
Yeah.
It'd be like Papa Esidu slapped J.K. Rowling in the face after she fired him from the thing, saying she'll never let Harry Potter be taken over. Like, and it'll have thousands of fucking likes, and people are like, they never should have hired him. Yeah, that's bullshit. Yeah. I'm not everybody. I'm not saying it. There's nobody can tell. Nobody can tell. What I'm saying is there are a lot of people out there that can't. They can't decipher. They can't use their fucking brain to see between one thing or another. I'm not saying everybody in this audience. You're what I'm saying in general. That's how a lot of people are like. So, when I say people are that stupid, doesn't mean every person. It means people as a totality are really that fucking stupid. But I think, Jay, I think we're all caught up.
That's the end of the week, everybody. I hope you have a great weekend.
It was the week of a life.
It was. You guys got through. We got through it together.
Together. We did it, Jay. Yeah. So you got Monday Hangover talking about Jaws tonight? Is that what you said?
Yeah, over on the Monday Hangover channel. Trying to get that channel monetized. About like 800 watch hours left. It'll happen. But yeah, that'll be tonight. And then I'm leaving as soon as we're done to go pick up Krista to go do some park hopping filming. So
have fun with that. I got Friday Night Tights in a couple hours, so that's where we will be. And then on YouTube tonight, Chiefs Chargers NFL football game live on YouTube, free for everybody, which is crazy. But second game of NFL kickoff week. But that's it, guys. Hope you all have a good weekend. And I kind of need to sneeze, but I think we'll end it before I do. Bye, everybody.